Are you a sleep apnea doubter? Are you in denial that you could have it? Maybe you've started to snore and you're nervous about what that could mean. Or maybe you feel like you're too young to even have something like obstructive sleep apnea. As someone who is personally diagnosed with obstructive sleep apnea in their 30s, I totally get it. Hi, I'm Dr. Val, integrative sleep medicine physician and women's sleep expert. This video is all about what to do if you are in denial or doubt that you may have obstructive sleep apnea. So what are the facts? Well, sleep apnea is a really common condition. 1 in 5 adults have it, and research shows up to 90% of women are not even diagnosed with it yet. Only about 1 in 50 people who do experience symptoms of obstructive sleep apnea are actively seeking diagnosis and treatment for it. For many, the initial step of getting help starts with their bed partner. If your partner has expressed concern that you may be snoring or stopping breathing, it's one of the main reasons why people seek out care. However, if your partner isn't aware of these symptoms or doesn't really know what to look out for, it may be a barrier to getting the quality sleep that you need. And if you don't have a bed partner, or if maybe your partner is sound asleep, there's companies such as Apple and Samsung and even other ones that have sleep apnea trackers in their watch or even in an app that can help. Just note that these are not medical grade diagnostic tests, but they may be helpful clues to open your eyes to what potentially can be happening. The biggest factor about obstructive sleep apnea is really education around it. Bed partners who are informed and educated about obstructive sleep apnea were more likely to have their partner get tested and treated. Additionally, it's really embarrassing, especially for women, to talk about snoring, and some of us just don't think it's ladylike. And this is one of the things that I really want to normalize, because we do tend to underreport or even deny that we snore altogether. There's also a huge gender bias in medicine, especially sleep medicine, and up to 40% of women don't have the typical signs and symptoms. Oftentimes, women report things like insomnia, headache, nightmares, or feeling fatigued, and those are the symptoms of sleep apnea. If your physician doesn't really know much about obstructive sleep apnea, they may also not offer you the test for it. Research shows that women who come to their physician and say that they're fatigued are often given a lab slip to have their thyroid checked, or maybe an antidepressant to treat depression. However, if you're feeling unwell and are exhausted, have memory concerns, headaches in the morning, or maybe you've been diagnosed with high blood pressure, it's time to see if obstructive sleep apnea is the cause. And you may have to advocate for this on your own. I hope this video helps. You can share it with your friends and even with your physician. And please discuss some of your symptoms with someone who maybe already has been diagnosed. I often see this in my clinic. Those who have had their friends go through this process and have had a positive outcome are more likely to seek help and also do better on treatment. Additionally, there may be other barriers that are keeping people from addressing their sleep apnea, including lack of serious attention paid to their symptoms. Also, there may be some negative framing around it, or some stigma around, I don't want to have to sleep in a lab to get this diagnosis, or use a really huge mask and I'm worried about, maybe what my new partner is going to say about this. So note that you can have the sleep study in the comfort of your own home, and a CPAP mask is just one option. There are other things like implantable devices or mouth guards. Another main barrier to getting tested and treated is that our healthcare system is a little bit broken. Depending on where you live, it may take months on end just to see a sleep doctor or even get a study. There are different online resources that you can look into. One of them is Lofta. We can include the link down below, and you can have a sleep study sent to your home to make that diagnosis. If you or someone you know are having symptoms of obstructive sleep apnea, please encourage them to discuss their symptoms with a trusted physician. I hope this video has made a difference in your life and maybe those around you. Until next time, ladies, sleep well, and please sign up for our Sleephoria Insider newsletter to learn more about women's sleep health and whole living.